looks very clear, as my fellow panelists were saying, and my research team is telling me I'm getting leads that Donald Trump has a sizable lead, even in Pennsylvania now, which is a key swing state. We are also gathering that a lot of women voters who were expected, the Democratic Party were hoping that they will vote for Kamala Harris. That hasn't happened. In fact, in Michigan, a lot of data is telling me that even Muslim voters there in Michigan seems to have been backing Donald Trump, which is a big thing. Okay, coming to the Indian Americans, you said it rightly. Yes, start with J.D. Vance. Usha Vance is of Indian American origin, so there is an India connection right there in the vice presidency. If he finally wins, Donald Trump, his vice president, his wife is of Indian origin. Then definitely Vivek Ramaswamy, I will put a strong yes on him getting to a Trump administration in a responsible position. He has backed Donald Trump to the hilt. He lost out only because of the fact that Donald Trump's calculation wanted J.D. Vance for a certain reason, Midwestern, and obviously he wanted a lot of his backers, including the venture funds who were backing him, they wanted J.D. Vance to be there. So Vivek lost out, but he'll definitely be a part of Trump administration in some way. Tulsi Gabbard, again, Donald Trump has put her on a high pedestal, realizes that she was a good draw at the right time. And certainly has, swayed a lot of Hindu votes. There's no denying the fact. So these will definitely be there. But I can say one thing, and Donald Trump, if he becomes the president, certainly the India partnership will grow. And he has a great partnership with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. You know that I interviewed Donald Trump and obviously interacted later as well several times. When he visited India, I asked him a specific question on Islamic fundamentalism, which he answered, and he has been very tough on terrorism. So that obviously will be a major rallying point in this Trump administration. And I must allay the fear for a lot of people who are Trump skeptics. Let me say it that a different Trump may have been there on the campaign trail, but the fact that he has won some of the women voters is because of his moderate stance even on abortion issue. He has said it very clearly that he will not go for a national ban on abortion, which was being talked about. He's also distanced himself from a certain Project 2025, which was being touted by some as a very extreme agenda. I would say Donald Trump will obviously is an unpredictable man, maybe unpredictable president. He will not be like Joe Biden. But I would say on the India partnership largely, we will be able, if he does become the US president, we will be able to convey a lot of core concern that India has, whether it is with China. He is very clear that China poses a threat as much to any democracy like India, US, and he is very firm on that. On Islamic terrorism, he is again very firm on that because he has been, and India has a concern on, what's happening in Jammu and Kashmir. Last few, days since the new government has been formed has been troubling. So certainly one of India's core concern will be there as well. Yes, there will be issues of disagreement, and I would agree on tariffs. We have some smart people to negotiate that. There will be some give and take, and I don't see any cause of concern there. And if Donald Trump does become the president of the United States, I would see the India relationship growing. And I would say skilled immigrants in the United States should have a ray of hope. He spoke about giving green card to all the college, graduates who, pass out of U.S. university. That may not be true because that requires the congressional approval, and that will be a tall order. But I do feel that skilled immigration may be a thing that he may be able to address because Democrats were not able to address it, and that's the reason why they have lost support of the Indian American community in this election.
Okay, I'm going